Have you ever stopped to think that the next few days could be the most important of your life? What if I told you that the universe is preparing 12 special events for those born under the sign of Pisces, and that these events will begin to manifest now, right before your eyes? That's right, my dear Pisces. In the coming days, 12 very specific things will happen to you, and each one carries a message, a gift, an opportunity that the heavens have reserved especially for this moment in your journey. Do you know that feeling that something big is about to happen? That flutter in your stomach? That premonition you can't explain in words? Well, that's exactly what your intuition is trying to tell you. You're not imagining things. The cosmos is moving in your favor, and these 12 manifestations I'm about to reveal are like pieces of a puzzle that are finally fitting into your life. And look, if you don't pay attention to these signs, if you let what's happening around you right now go unnoticed, you might miss the exact moment when the universe is opening doors that have been closed for so long. This video is no coincidence. You are here because your spirit guided you to this message. And I'm going to tell you each of these 12 things that will happen to Pisces in the coming days. But I need you to stay with me until the end, because the last revelation is so powerful that it can completely change the way you see your future. Prepare your heart, take a deep breath, and come with me on this journey of revelations that heaven has prepared especially for you. First thing, someone from your past will reappear in your life. In the coming days, get ready because someone who was part of your story will reappear. It could be through an unexpected message, a phone call you weren't expecting, or even a chance encounter that will seem like fate. And do you know why this is happening now? Because the universe never does anything without a purpose. This person carries an important message for you. Whether it's a lesson that was left incomplete, a forgiveness that needs to happen, or even the chance to restart something that ended abruptly. You, a Pisces, know this feeling of nostalgia well. This ability you have to keep people in your heart, even when they are no longer part of your routine. And this characteristic of yours, this deep sensitivity, is exactly what will make you immediately recognize the importance of this reunion. It's not about living in the past, but about closing open cycles, about healing wounds that still hurt silently, about understanding that some people come back to show us how much we have grown. Perhaps you've thought about this person recently. Maybe they've appeared in your dreams, or you've found yourself remembering moments you shared together. This is no coincidence. The spiritual world was preparing you for this moment. And when this reunion happens, you will feel in your heart that something greater is orchestrating it all. It could be someone who hurt you and is now coming to ask for forgiveness. It could be someone you hurt and will finally have the chance to apologize. Or it could simply be someone who needs to come back to show you that you are not alone on this journey. The important thing is that you are open. Pisces has this tendency to protect itself when it has already been hurt, to build emotional walls so as not to suffer again. But this time I ask you, open your heart. Listen to what this person has to say. Observe the signs that the universe is sending you through this reunion. Because sometimes we need to revisit the past to understand the present and walk more clearly towards the future. And this person who is returning is not coming to hold you back in what has already passed, but to free you from invisible chains that you didn't even know you were still carrying. In the coming days, when you least expect it, that message, that phone call, that encounter will arrive. And you will know deep down that this was exactly what needed to happen. Trust in the universe's timing. Trust in the divine wisdom that is guiding every step of this story. Second thing, you're going to have a revealing dream that will change your perspective. If there's one thing Pisces knows how to do, it's dive deep into the world of dreams. And in the coming days, get ready because you're going to have a dream so intense, so full of meaning, that you'll wake up with your heart racing and the certainty that you've just received an important message from the spiritual plane. This dream won't be like the others. It will stay etched in your memory. It will stay with you all day, and you'll feel the need to understand what it's trying to tell you. The world of dreams is the portal where your soul converses with the divine. It is there that you receive guidance, warnings, and confirmations about decisions you are making. And this dream that is coming will bring a revelation about something you have been questioning, something that has been keeping you awake at night, a doubt you have been carrying in your heart. It could be about a relationship you don't know if you should continue. It could be about a professional decision that is leaving you conflicted. It could be about a change you are afraid to make. Whatever the subject, this dream will give you the clarity you have been asking for. Pay attention to the symbols, the colors, the emotions you will feel during this dream. Pisces has a natural connection with the symbolic, with what cannot be explained by reason alone. You understand through feeling, through intuition that never deceives you. And in this dream, every detail will have a meaning. Water may appear representing your emotions. People who have passed away may come with important messages. Places from your childhood may appear showing something you need to heal from that time. When you wake up, don't ignore what you felt. Take a piece of paper and write down everything you remember. Note every image, every sensation, every word that was said. Because sometimes we wake up thinking we'll remember everything, but the dream fades like fog throughout the day. And you can't let that message get lost. The universe is using your dreams as a vehicle for direct communication with you. And that's a gift not everyone receives. Perhaps you dream of something that seems frightening at first, but is actually showing you fears you need to face. Perhaps you dream of something beautiful and comforting that will give you strength to continue. In any case, this dream comes as a spiritual compass pointing the direction you should follow. And the most incredible thing is that after this dream, you will begin to see things with different eyes. What seemed confusing will make sense. What seemed impossible will prove feasible. And you will be grateful for having such a strong connection with the world that exists beyond what our eyes can see. If this message resonated with your zodiac sign, trust me, it's no coincidence. When the universe wants to speak to you, it sends exactly the right signal. And you're here because you needed to hear this today. Your contribution as a subscriber or member is what keeps these messages alive. Messages that touch, awaken, and transform lives. And if this video made sense to you, leave your birth date in the comments. Now let's continue with our video. Third thing, a financial opportunity will knock on your door. You can celebrate, because in the coming days a money-related opportunity will appear in your life. And I'm not talking about something small. I'm talking about a real chance to improve your financial situation, to breathe more easily, to finally achieve what you've been putting off due to lack of resources. The universe knows your needs, knows your worries about bills, the future, and supporting your family. And it is moving energies so that you receive what you deserve. This opportunity can come in many forms. It could be an extra job offer that falls into your lap without you even looking for it. Could be that position you applied for a while ago and thought didn't work out, but suddenly you get a call. It could be money you'd forgotten about that appears unexpectedly. It could be someone recommending you for something that pays well. It could even be an idea that pops into your head and has the potential to become a source of income. The important thing is that you pay attention, because sometimes opportunity arrives disguised in a way we weren't expecting. And if we're not paying attention, we might miss it. Pisces sometimes has this tendency to get lost in thought, to not give due importance to the practical side of life. But now is not the time to be distracted. It's time to have your feet on the ground and your eyes wide open to recognize the blessing when it arrives. And look, this opportunity isn't going to fall from the sky ready-made. It will require you to take action, to say yes, to accept the challenge even with a little fear. Because the universe opens doors, but you need to have the courage to walk through them. It puts opportunities in your path, but you need to reach out and grab them. And I know you have that strength within you. I know that when Pisces commits to something, they put their whole soul into it, all their dedication. In the coming days, when that opportunity arises, don't let insecurity paralyze you. Don't let that voice of fear keep telling you that you're not capable, that it won't work, that it's better not to risk it. You are stronger than you imagine, and more prepared than you believe. Heaven wouldn't send you an opportunity you couldn't seize. So take a deep breath, trust the process, and take that step with faith. Because on the other side of that decision lies the abundance you've been praying for. Fourth thing, someone will confess true feelings for you. Prepare your heart, because in the coming days someone will reveal their true feelings for you. This might surprise you, leave you speechless, and turn your world upside down. But know that this confession is coming because the universe has decided that the time has come for truths to surface, for hidden feelings to be expressed, and for masks to fall. It could be someone you've known for a long time, someone who's always been around but whom you never imagined would see you that way. It could be that person you feel a different kind of chemistry with but thought was just in your head. It could even be someone you reciprocate your feelings for but never had the courage to admit. The fact is, this person will finally find the courage to tell you what's in their heart, and you'll need to decide what to do with that information. Pisces is known for being romantic, for believing in true love, for dreaming of deep and meaningful connections. And this confession that's coming has everything to do with what you value. It's not something superficial, it's not a joke, it's not a game. It's someone who truly cares, who truly sees you, who truly wants to be a part of your life in a more intimate way. And that's beautiful, but it can also be scary, especially if you've been hurt before. The question is, are you ready to open your heart again? Are you willing to give this feeling being offered to you a chance? Because the universe doesn't bring people to us by chance. Every encounter has a purpose. Every connection has a reason for being. And even if you don't reciprocate in the same way, even if you decide that this isn't what you want right now, this confession will affect you. It will make you think about love, about relationships, about what you really want for your love life. In the coming days, when this person gathers the courage to open up to you, listen with your heart. You don't need to respond immediately if you don't know what to say. You don't need to feel pressured to reciprocate if that's not how you feel. But honor the courage this person had to be vulnerable in front of you. Honor their feelings even if they aren't reciprocated. And above all, be honest with yourself about what you want, what you feel, what you're willing to experience. Because this confession could be the beginning of something very beautiful, or it could be the closing of a cycle that needed to happen. Either way, it's a gift from the universe showing you that you are loved, that you are desired, that you matter to someone. Fifth thing, you're going to receive news you've been expecting for a long time. Do you know that thing you've been anxiously waiting for? That answer that never seemed to arrive, that confirmation you were hoping for, that result that felt like it would never come? Well, in the next few days, that news will finally arrive. And it will feel like a huge weight has been lifted off your shoulders, like you can finally breathe again, like a period of uncertainty is finally coming to an end. The universe knows your patience, knows the nights you spent awake worrying, knows the tears you shed in doubt. And it saw all of that, noted every prayer, kept every sigh. And now the moment has come for you to receive the answer you so desperately asked for. It may be related to health, yours or that of a loved one. It may be related to documents, processes, bureaucracies that were stalled. It may be about an approval you were waiting for. It may be about a result that will define the next steps in your journey. The important thing is that this news will bring relief. It will bring clarity. It will finally allow you to make plans that you had put on hold. Because it's difficult to move forward when you don't know where you're going, when there's a great deal of uncertainty hanging over your heads. And you, Pisces, have already had to deal with a lot of uncertainty in life. You've already been through many situations where you had to trust without seeing, where you had to believe without having guarantees. But this time the guarantee is arriving. The confirmation is coming. And you will be able to look back and understand that all this waiting time was not in vain, that there was a purpose in this delay, that divine timing is different from the timing we would like. Sometimes things need to mature, need to align, need to be exactly at the right point so that they can manifest in the best way. And this news that you are about to receive is coming at the perfect time, even if you think it should have arrived sooner. When that confirmation arrives, allow yourself to feel the joy, the relief, the gratitude. Don't minimize the importance of this moment by saying it's not a big deal, or that it was just what was expected. Celebrate every victory, every positive response, every door that opens. Because the universe loves it when we acknowledge the blessings we receive, when we give thanks with an open heart. And the more you celebrate what you already have, the more good things are attracted into your life. Sixth thing, your intuition will become extremely sharp. In the coming days, you will realize that your intuition is working at a level you may never have experienced before. It will be as if you have developed an even more refined sixth sense, as if you can see beyond appearances, as if you know things without anyone needing to tell you. And this is not imagination, it's not paranoia, it's not coincidence. It's the universe expanding your channels of perception, because you will need this heightened sensitivity to navigate the events that are coming. Pisces is naturally intuitive. You sense the energies of environments, pick up on people's intentions, and perceive when something isn't right even if everything seems normal on the surface. But now this ability will be at its peak. You'll dream about things that will happen. You'll think about someone and soon after, that person will contact you. You'll feel whether you should or shouldn't do something, and then you'll understand why. You'll have premonitions that will be confirmed in impressive ways. And you know what's most important? You need to trust that intuition. You need to listen to that inner voice that never deceives you. Because many times we feel, but then reason comes along and tries to explain, tries to justify, tries to find logic where there is none. And then we ignore what our heart is screaming and make decisions based only on our head. But not now. Now is the time to honor that wisdom that comes from within, that comes from your connection with the divine, that comes from your soul, which knows much more than the mind can process. In the coming days, when you feel that tightness in your chest about a certain situation, listen. When you have that nervous feeling in your stomach warning you that something isn't right, pay attention. When you feel an inexplicable peace about a decision, trust it. Your intuition is being boosted precisely because you will need it to make important choices, to protect yourself from situations or people who don't have good intentions, to recognize true opportunities amidst so many distractions. And this heightened intuition will also help you better understand the people around you. You will perceive who is genuine and who is wearing a mask. You will sense who truly loves you and who is just passing through. You will identify where you should invest your energy and where you should distance yourself. It's as if the veils are being removed and you can finally see everything with crystal clarity. Use this gift wisely. Use it to take care of yourself, to protect your heart, to walk in the right direction. Seventh thing. You will make peace with a past situation. There's something in your past that still hurts when you remember it. Something you haven't been able to fully forgive, whether it's a situation or a person. Something that was left unresolved, that left scars that comes back to haunt you from time to time. Know that in the coming days you will finally be able to make peace with it. It will be as if a deep healing happens within you, as if that old weight can finally be released, as if you can turn that page once and for all. This healing doesn't mean you'll forget what happened. It doesn't mean it wasn't important or that it didn't impact your life. It means you'll be able to look at that situation with different eyes, with more maturity, with more understanding. You'll be able to see not only the pain you felt, but also the growth it provided you. You'll be able to understand that everything is part of your story, that each experience shaped you in some way, that even wounds have their purpose in the grand plan of your evolution. Pisces has this difficulty in letting go, in releasing what's in the past. You keep everything in your heart, the joys and the sorrows, the loves and the disappointments. And sometimes this accumulation weighs too heavily, making you carry backpacks you no longer need to carry. But now the universe is giving you the opportunity to empty that backpack a little, to make room for new things, to free yourself from invisible chains that bound you to what has already passed. This peace with the past can come in many forms. You might have a sudden insight that changes your entire perspective on it. You might talk to someone who will help you process what happened. You might simply wake up one day and realize that it doesn't hurt like it used to, that you can breathe when you think about it, that you are finally free. Either way, it will be liberating. It will be like being reborn, like shedding an old skin that no longer serves you. In the coming days, when this healing happens, be grateful. Be grateful for the strength you had to get through it. Be grateful for the lessons you learned. Be grateful for the person you've become after all this. And above all, be grateful for finally being ready to move forward without that weight on your shoulders. Because forgiveness isn't about the other person, it's about you. It's about giving yourself the gift of freedom, lightness, and peace. Eighth thing. You're going to discover a talent or skill you didn't know you had. Prepare yourself for an incredible discovery about yourself. In the coming days, you will encounter a situation that will reveal a hidden talent, a skill you never imagined you possessed. And this discovery will open doors you didn't know existed, show you possibilities you never considered, and make you see your own potential in a new light. You might be challenged to do something you've never done before, and discover you have a natural talent for it. Someone might ask you for help, and you might realize you can easily solve something that would be difficult for others. You might try a new activity and feel an immediate connection, as if you already knew how to do it even though it's the first time. The universe is placing you in situations that will reveal aspects of yourself that were dormant. Pisces is a sign of many talents, great creativity, and great artistic sensitivity. But sometimes you underestimate your own abilities, you think you're not that good. You let insecurity prevent you from exploring everything you could do. And that's one of the biggest wastes, because you have so much to offer the world, so many gifts that could touch lives, help people, create beauty. The talent you're about to discover might be related to the arts, it could be something practical, it could be a communication skill you didn't know you had. You might discover you have a knack for teaching, for advising, for creating with your hands. You might realize you have a natural ability to understand complex issues, or to find creative solutions to problems. Whatever it is, it will be something that resonates with your essence, that makes you feel alive, that connects you with who you truly are. When this discovery happens, don't ignore it. Don't let it pass as if it weren't important. Explore this talent, develop this skill, see where it can take you. Because sometimes a discovered talent can become a new source of income, a new career path, a way to serve the world. The universe doesn't reveal our gifts by chance. It shows them because it wants us to use them, to share them, to shine with what we have uniquely to offer. Ninth thing, someone will ask for your help, and this will strengthen an important bond. In the coming days, someone you care about will need your help. And it won't be just any superficial request. It will be something that truly matters to that person, something they only trust in, someone they truly believe in. And the fact that they reach out to you out of all the people they could turn to shows the value you have in their life, the trust they place in you, and how special you are. This situation will give you the opportunity to strengthen an important relationship. It could be with a family member who has always been by your side and now needs you to be there for them. It could be with a true friend who is going through a difficult time and needs your shoulder, your wisdom, your presence. It could even be with someone you've known for a short time, but with whom you've formed a quick and deep connection. Pisces has this natural gift of welcoming, comforting, and making people feel understood and loved. You have an empathy that is rare in this world, an ability to put yourself in someone else's shoes that few people possess. And that's exactly why people seek you out when they are vulnerable, when they need someone who truly understands, who doesn't judge, who is simply there. When that cry for help arrives, be truly present, not just with empty words or generic advice, but with your genuine presence, with your open heart, with your real willingness to be there for them. Sometimes the person doesn't need you to solve their problem. They just need to know they're not alone, that there's someone who cares, who is willing to walk alongside them during that difficult time. And you know what will happen? This moment of shared vulnerability will create an even stronger bond between you. It will be one of those memories that stay etched in your heart, one of those moments that define a true friendship, a solid family relationship. And you will realize that by helping others, you are also receiving. Because there is a profound joy in being able to make a difference in someone's life, in being a channel of love and support, in using your gifts to serve. In the coming days, when that moment arrives, answer the call. Be available. Offer the best of yourself. And trust that the universe is using you as an instrument of healing, comfort, and light in the life of someone who truly needs it. 10th thing. You will have the courage to say no to something that doesn't do you any good. This is one of the most liberating things that will happen to you in the coming days. You will finally find the courage to say no to something or someone that is not good for you. And this may seem simple, but for you, Pisces, who has so much difficulty setting boundaries, who always wants to please everyone, who carries enormous guilt when you say no, this is revolutionary. It could be a commitment you've always accepted, but that drains your energy. It could be a relationship you maintain out of pity or fear of hurting the other person, even knowing it no longer makes sense. It could be a job that has sucked your soul for so long. It could be a destructive habit you've tried to quit 1,000 times but always come back. Whatever it is, it's time for you to prioritize your well-being, your mental health, your peace of mind. The universe is giving you the strength you need to do this. It's showing you that you deserve to put yourself first sometimes, that it's not selfish to take care of yourself, that you can't serve with a full heart if you're functioning in emptiness. And this understanding will give you the courage to finally draw the boundaries you should have always drawn. When you say no, the other person might not understand at first. They might try to make you feel guilty, question your decision, or try to convince you to change your mind. But you need to stand firm. You need to remember that your emotional health is a priority, that you can't burn yourself out just to keep others warm, that there's a huge difference between being loving and being a doormat. And do you know what will happen when you say no? You'll feel immense relief, as if a giant weight has been lifted from your shoulders. You'll realize you can breathe better, sleep better, live better. You'll understand that you should have done this sooner, but that everything has its time, and that you were being prepared for this exact moment. And above all, you'll respect yourself more, you'll love yourself more, you'll understand your own worth in a way you didn't understand before. In the coming days, when a situation arises where you need to say no, take a deep breath and speak. You don't need to be rude, you don't need to be aggressive, but be firm, be clear, be honest. And after that, allow yourself to feel proud of having had that courage, of having chosen yourself, of having taken this important step on your journey of self-discovery and self-care. 11th thing. You will receive a spiritual confirmation about the path you are following. Sometimes we doubt whether we're on the right path, whether the choices we've made were the best, whether we're going in the right direction. And in the coming days you will receive a clear confirmation from the spiritual plane that you are exactly where you need to be, doing exactly what you need to do, walking in exactly the right direction. This confirmation can come in many forms. It could be a repeated sign that you see several times and know is no coincidence. It could be numbers appearing in sequence, as if the universe were nudging you to pay attention. It could be a word or phrase you hear from different people at different times, all basically telling you the same thing. It could be that deep feeling of peace that suddenly fills your chest, and you just know that everything is all right. Pisces has this strong connection to the spiritual, this ability to perceive what lies beyond the physical world. And the universe knows that you value these signs, that you pay attention to these subtle messages it sends. That's why it will use the language you understand best to give you the confirmation you so desperately need to hear. Perhaps you recently made a big change and are afraid you might have made a mistake. Maybe you made a difficult decision and are still questioning it. Maybe you chose a less conventional path and the people around you are doubting your choice. But this spiritual confirmation will give you the certainty you need to remain firm, not to be shaken by the opinions of others, and to trust your own discernment. When that confirmation arrives, it will be like feeling the arms of the universe embracing you and telling you that everything is under control, that you are being guided, that you don't need to be afraid. It will be that moment where you sigh with relief and think to yourself that you are truly not alone on this journey, that there is a higher intelligence taking care of everything, that you can rest assured that you are protected and supported. In the coming days, pay attention to the signs. Open your heart to receive this message. And when it arrives, give thanks with all your being. Give thanks for having been heard, for having been answered, for having this intimate relationship with the divine. And move forward with more faith, more confidence, more certainty that you are on the right path. 12th thing. You're going to plant a seed that will bloom in the future. The last thing that will happen to you in the next few days is also one of the most important, even if you don't realize its full magnitude right now. You will do something, you will take action, you will plant a seed that may seem small now, but that will grow and flourish beautifully in the future. And when you look back some time from now, you will recognize that it was in these next few days that everything began. This seed could be an important conversation you're going to have with someone. It could be a decision you're going to make that seems simple but will trigger a series of events. It could be a course you're going to start, a project you're going to begin, an idea you're going to put on paper. It could even be an act of kindness you're going to do without expecting anything in return, but that will generate a much greater chain of good than you imagine. The universe works a lot through these seeds. Not everything we plant blooms immediately. Sometimes it needs time, care, patience. It needs to go through winter before it can bear fruit in spring. And you, Pisces, sometimes get anxious wanting to see results quickly, wanting to harvest without having given the plant enough time to grow. But this seed that you are going to plant now will teach you about divine timing, about trusting the process, about having faith even without seeing. When you're planting that seed, you might not even realize the importance of what you're doing. It might seem like just another day, another action, another choice. But heaven knows, the universe recognizes, and something is being planted that will transform your future in ways you can't yet imagine. It could be the beginning of a relationship that will change your life. It could be the first step in a career that will deeply fulfill you. It could be the origin of a project that will impact many people. In the coming days, do everything with intention. Put love into every action, no matter how small it may seem. Treat each moment as if it were important because it truly is. And trust that even when you don't understand where things are leading, even when it seems like nothing is happening on the surface, there is invisible work being done in the depths. Your seeds are germinating. Your prayers are being answered. Your efforts are being recognized. And when harvest time comes, when you see what you planted in these coming days flourish, you will remember this video. You will remember that you were warned that something important was about to happen. And you will be grateful for having paid attention, for having been present, for having done your part with dedication and love. If this message resonated with your zodiac sign, trust me, it's no coincidence. When the universe wants to speak to you, it sends exactly the right signal. And you're here because you needed to hear this today. Your contribution as a subscriber or member is what keeps these messages alive. Messages that touch, awaken, and transform lives. And if this video made sense to you, leave your birth date in the comments. And there you have it, my dear Pisces. These are the 12 things that will happen to you in the coming days. 12 gifts from the universe, 12 opportunities for growth, 12 signs that you are being cared for, and guided by forces greater than we can fully comprehend. Each of these things carries a message, a lesson, a blessing in disguise. And most importantly, you are not alone on this journey. Look, I know that sometimes you feel lost, like you're sailing on a sea without direction. I know that there are days when the sensitivity that is your greatest gift also seems to be your greatest burden. I know that you've cried more than you'd like to admit, that you've felt misunderstood more times than you can count. But I want you to know one thing. All that you feel, all that you are, all that depth you carry within you is exactly what makes you special. In the coming days, as these 12 things begin to manifest in your life, remember that you deserve every good thing that is coming. You deserve the love you will receive, the abundance that will manifest, the opportunities that will appear, the peace you will find. Don't let that little voice of doubt try to convince you otherwise. Don't let fear prevent you from receiving what heaven has prepared for you. And most importantly, pay attention. Be present. Live each moment aware that something bigger is happening. Because it's easy to let life pass by while we're distracted by worries, automatic routines, and the rush of daily life. But these next few days are special. They are full of magic, synchronicities, and doors opening. Don't let them pass by unnoticed. If you've made it this far in this video, I want to say thank you so much. Thank you for trusting this message, for opening your heart to receive these words, for believing that there is a greater purpose guiding your life. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, this is the perfect time to do so. Hit that subscribe button, activate the notification bell, because here you'll find more messages like this, more spiritual guidance, more comfort for your soul. If these words touched your heart today, if you felt this message was exactly what you needed to hear right now, consider becoming a channel member. Your contribution keeps this work alive, bringing light, hope, and spiritual guidance to thousands of people who, like you, seek to better understand their journey. Now I want to ask you a question, and I want you to answer it in the comments. Which of these 12 things are you most looking forward to? Which one made your heart beat faster when you heard it? Leave the number of the one that resonated most with you in the comments, and also leave your birth date so we can continue this connection. And to conclude, I want to leave you with one last thought. The next few days won't just be about things happening to you. They'll be about you waking up to who you truly are, to the power you carry within, to the infinite potential that has always been there but that perhaps you weren't ready to see. Your time has come, Pisces. The moment has arrived for you to shine, for you to trust, for you to allow yourself to be fully happy. The universe is conspiring in your favor. The angels are working behind the scenes of your life. The divine is preparing something so beautiful for you that when it all unfolds, you will look back and be grateful for every tear, every challenge, every difficult moment that brought you here. Because everything, absolutely everything, was part of the plan to transform you into the strong, sensitive, loving, and incredible person you are today. Go with faith, go with courage, go with an open heart. The next few days are yours. Blessings are coming, and you are more than ready to receive everything with open arms. I believe in you. The universe believes in you. And very soon you will fully believe in yourself too. Until the next video, and may the stars illuminate every step of your path.